Today, I will be sharing practice for the throat chakra. And we have the loose bone, we have carotid and jugular, we have esophagus and trachea, which is both, it's a big vein, a big artery, and then the windpipe and the food pipe, and we have in this area also cerebrospinal fluid and nerves going from the brain through the spine, and this is also called we have the atlas bone for the head's axis, and the idea is also that we can't turn the head without the neck. So we think the head is everything, but then it needs the neck. Like, let's say this is as far as I could look. You need to turn the head to see there, or this is as far as I could look to the right. You need to actually turn the head to see there. So in this practice, we're also, there's lots of strings here of muscles as well. The back, the front. And of course, we also have lymph nodes, and in the upper part is connected to the tongue muscles, salivary glands, and we also have the tonsils. And this is where we speak from. Eat, and then anyone who's taking medication through the mouth, orally, right? Orally. And we say that the feet and the mouth are related in Kabbalah through Malchut, which is our dignity, our sovereignty, and we all know about this. Walk the walk, walk the talk the talk, talk the walk. Walk and talk, matching. So I've lit a candle, and we're going to do a supercharged meditation. Normally, I do one hand on the heart and on the stomach, but today it's going to be on the throat or on the neck, wherever you feel comfortable. But before we do this, I'm going to bring some breath to the area. And then we're going to do a breath practice after. So I'll set a timer with Google, and after that we're going to do a stretch recommended for the throat chakra, which is the shoulder stand. And it's also possible to be done with the wall. So I want you to notice that your nostrils are breathing, but also there's a back part of your throat. Like, if you kind of put your hands on the back, you could see how very little room over there prevents a deeper breath. Actually, we have to open our shoulders, lift our chest, just to get a little bit of room in the neck, right? So do whatever you can to get that nostril breath into the back of the throat. So even if it means not arching your back, but it means like opening across. Another part of this area is also in Kundalini called where you have a throat lock, where you could pull your muscles in and lock the air in. So we're going to practice that once. Breathe in a deep breath. Now tuck the chin slightly, extend that upper part of the back of the neck, and pull the muscles in. Feel how that opens the whole stomach area, releases it, and now breathe out as you lift your chin up. Now take a normal breath. Another thing in this area is the carbon dioxide meter. This is how nitrous oxide works for us. Nitrous oxide, you might recognize, makes people laugh and even get high from the tube cans, whippets and all that, if you heard of it. Like a cheap thrill, but dentists use it, doctors use it for light anesthetic. So how does it work? It's because we're actually not measuring the oxygen. There's a meter here measuring the carbon dioxide buildup. We take in oxygen and then carbon connects to it and we release it through our sweat, also through our pores, but through our breath. So we're gonna breathe in again and we're gonna let that happen consciously. So first we're gonna bring some breath into the area. So open whatever you can to kind of get the back of the neck a little bit open, even if you have to press into your seat a little bit. And then lock it up. And release it all. And now I'm gonna ask my OK Google to set a timer for 5 minutes, and I want you to put your hands on your throat. It's gonna require you to find out balance.
5 minutes, and that's starting now.
And the mantra is I accept. Because we're accepting our voice, our truth, our yes, our no. We're healing our communication, so we accept our communication, our style, our words, our tone, our pitch, our voice. We accept what it might mean to speak up. We accept our sound. We accept what it takes to support our own voice in the world, our own expression. We accept the work involved with focus. We accept endurance and tolerance of refining our voice. We accept having others also help us hold our voice up. We accept others' words and others' voices. We accept others' tones. We accept the silences. We accept our throat, our neck. We accept if we overshare or undershare. We accept if we interrupt. We accept if we've gossiped. We accept if we've spoken harshly, intensely, ungraciously, undignified, callously, shamefully. Degradingly, humiliatingly, disrespectfully, regretfully, despisingly. We accept that our words are alive, and we honor the gift of the voice, of the creative speech possible potential. Accept the knowledge of the word, of the truth, of articulation to cut with speech, of verbalization, vocalization. The honor of being heard, the privilege to listen. The sounds that we can make that are not words, our own language. We accept whatever we might have said and whatever we might say. We accept our song. We accept our beats and our rhythms and our melodies and our tunes and our nigunim and lullabies in any language, shared or unshared. We accept the good and the bad, the interesting and the not interesting, the true and the not true, the balanced and the not balanced. We accept the meanings and the words and the fillers. Okay, Google, stop the alarm. Now we do a breath practice where we accept in breath and let it go without working at it. But we're gonna imagine that I might move my candle for this. A little bit closer. So we're breathing in a good smell. Now I have the incense lit, so it's very easy. You might want to do that. So we're gonna imagine that we have a good incense lit if you don't have one. And we're gonna take an inhale like that through the nose, or a flower. And then we breathe out, we're blowing out a candle through the mouth. And again, breathe in. A good smell. And breathe out. Breathing in pleasure. Breathing out purpose. 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 Letting that practice go as we transition now to the shoulder stand. I'll show two ways of doing it. One is without anything, one is with the wall. You want to make sure you have enough room. To lift. I hope you could see me. So you lift your hips up with your hands. You're balancing on your shoulders. You're using your abdomen strength to lift up your legs. Point your toes or flex them. Breathe in deep into the middle, but not too much air because you want to be comfortable. Breathing in deep means to keep your body buoyant so you don't get too much gravity, and you're just breathing into the neck to open the throat. Tucking your shoulders under. Do not turn your head left or right. When you're ready to come down, bring your knees in. slowly, using your strength, roll down. When you're ready, slowly bring your feet to the floor and let your back relax. Let yourself feel supported by the earth. Release it, release it. And wait before you get up to kind of like undo if it was intense. Let the feet go long. My knees were bent. I hope you could see the whole thing. Go on your elbows and just sort of pull yourself to let your head go. Lifting up your chest. And then let that head go back down. And then when you roll up or roll on the side to get up. Now the other way with feet up a wall is this way. This is the way feet up a wall. You come very close to the wall with your butt against the wall. Lean next to the wall and then slide your butt up. Now bring your feet up, push your feet, get as close as you can to the wall. Bring your feet high up as you can where you can push them in the wall and start to lift your body up to your shoulders. Slowly but surely you can walk your feet up. And hold the shoulder stand, totally different kind. You might want to put your arms down. And then when you're ready to come down, walk down using your feet strength. And you might want to stay here for a moment. Make sure your neck is long. And we use our voice maybe now to say something kind. And I'm going to say thank you, Shayna, for taking time to heal the throat and bring more life, energy through the area. Thank you for joining me. Bye.